Greetings,
I'm Ediz.
and I'm Ben.
And today we are talking about our second day in Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, baby. So if you haven't seen day one or the travel day, go back and see these. But we're on to day two, and we learnt from our mistakes. Yesterday we woke up too late, we got there too late. It was not the best start of the day.
Not the best start. So the second day we started at Disney Studios.
Discover Walt Disney Studios, a new theme park at Disneyland Resort Paris.
We went straight to the France section of Disney Studios where the Ratatouille ride is. We got a fast pass on Ratatouille ride. We booked ourselves in for a lovely lunch with Chef Remy. And then we went to the first ride of the day in Toy Story Land, RC Racer. So I've been to Disneyland a few times while that Toy Story Land's been there.
Same.
And I've always looked at it and gone, it's a little baby section, some baby rides over there. So I've had a walk around and that's it. I've never actually gone on a ride.
Same.
So this time around I thought, right, we've got to do at least one of them. The one we decided to go on was RC Racer because it looked the coolest, it looked the most fun.
Yeah.
And I think we were right.
We were on the front row, which I forgot about.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
It was cool. So it basically just goes like back and forth like this, but the wind rushing in your face. It was exciting. And it gives you the little heebie-jeebies that I was saying in the last video that I like.
It's not even that long of a ride, or you don't even do it like, because you only go to like the max height and then you come back down. You don't stay at the max height that long. So it's weird. It's such a good ride and it's so short.
Yeah, but what's cool about it is you think you've gone to the max and then the next time you go even higher.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Because it's backwards.
Yeah.
RC Racer.
That was so good!
That was actually surprising, you know? Because I think Toy Story Land's like for babies. I was crying. It's so
You can
emotional.
have such a short ride, yet it'd be so good.
Yeah, it was just the wind in my eyes, guys. I wasn't really scared. Yeah, banging. Highly recommended.
Yeah,
RC
do it.
Racer, y'all.
Anything else to say about this one?
No.
Do you want to be in the video?
Hello. No.
Put that in.
No, you won't.
That was my mother. A gentle soul. But slightly crazy. Wait, that was an accurate description, wasn't it? We then did, on opening, one of the main attractions of Disney Studios when it originally opened.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, in like 2001 maybe? I don't know. The Tram Tours.
Where the magic of cinema meets the magic of Disney.
Which I didn't think I'd done before. And then when I got on the train, I realised I had done before.
And you hadn't remembered it.
And I hadn't remembered it.
Why do you think you hadn't remembered it?
Because I think, basically, the big part of the ride is the whole, you're there and the water, the fire, like, wow. So you want that to be like the end and to end on that high, but you don't. We did that like second, I think.
So basically you get in these trams and it takes you around different movie sets and you get to see the behind the scenes of how they do the special effects, but you also feel like you're in the middle of the scene, don't you? So like Ediz was saying, the first one you go to, it's like, what is it, like a dam? Like basically an earthquake happens, some trucks explode, water comes, and it's so cool.
Oh, I was thinking before that you drive past like little bits of set.
Yeah.
Because is that the first thing we did?
Yeah, it drives past all those bits of set and then
you get to that.
But also most of the bits of set I feel like are from things that
no one knows.
I don't feel like they've been replacing them. I feel like they were current things when it first opened and it's just sat there. Like one of the main things is like massive structures from Dinotopia. I'm not 100% sure of what that is. They also had the gargoyles from Hunchback, which is cool, but I was confused because it's animated.
Yeah, so it's not real. It's random. Anyway.
It could do with some better props, I think.
It starts here and then it just gets like worse, basically.
Yeah.
But it's still fun. Like, it started to rain and stuff, so it was kind of cool just to sit in.
Like in real life?
In real life.
Oh yeah, it did. We have umbrellas. But it was cool to be inside the tram.
Yeah.
But then, so the first one, explosions, water. Then the second one you get to, it like preps you like the next one is a set from the movie Dragons Invade London.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. But also, like, cool. So London, dragons, that's what I've heard. So you go in and you see this kind of
taxis, black cabs.
You see London, but it's like war has happened there.
Yeah.
And you're like, right, I'm ready to see a dragon. Bear in mind, we've just seen explosions, water like falls, everything. Some like flamethrowers that come out like, and you're like, oh, okay, the dragon's coming. And then we move on. You're like,
Yeah.
It was like, why did we not go to that one first?
Yeah.
And then the second one.
Yeah. My point.
It was strange. And then that was it, wasn't it? And then you just do a little loop around, some more props.
Yeah.
So it is cool, but it could be better.
The concept is cool, but yeah.
And after the earthquake and fires, we opened 3 gates at the top, sending 265,000 litres of water crashing into the truck.
So while we were there, there's like these massive statues of Hulk, Iron Man, and Black Panther, and we were like,
And Captain Marvel out the front.
yes.
But we didn't want to go to.
But in the same area, there's like the 3 main ones, which is by the Stark Expo show, which you can see in our previous video.
I am a god!
Then there was also a show happening with the Guardians cast, which was Gamora and
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord, his name. And then Groot comes out, and the costume is sick.
All 3 of their outfits do look really good. Like, Gamora looks sick, how she's like painted green and everything. But Groot especially looks real good.
And they have like a little dance off. It's really cute.
It's a weird show for me.
It's a random show, but it's...
They get people out of the audience and get them to dance. When we watched it, they got one guy out of the audience who was basically the same height as Groot.
Good shape.
It was cool.
But we also decided to have like a little bit of fun with the characters ourselves, like the Iron Man, Hulk, and Black Panther. And we did like a little something. Maybe check it out. We'll put it maybe on Instagram, which you can also go follow.
Next, we went to Ratatouille ride. So it was our first fast pass, and
Our only fun.
first of all, the theming around like France, the sort of France area, the sort of Paris area of Disney Studios, where you got Chef Remy's restaurant and the Ratatouille ride, is real cool, isn't
Really
it?
cool, especially at night time. It's really nice.
It's almost like you're in Epcot for a second.
For a hot second.
You've been on the Ratatouille ride before, hadn't you?
I had.
But when you last went on it, you hadn't seen the movie.
No, I hadn't.
And at the end of our travel day, we watched the movie. So you got to actually know what the film was about and
Yeah.
go on it. Did that change your experience?
Yeah, it did. I connected more to the characters. I guess.
Yeah. So it's a cool ride. It's like, how do you describe it?
It's like a simulator.
It's like a simulator, but you're moving from place to place.
Yeah, it's similar to like...
It's like a track. There's no track. You're just
No.
going around.
when the freezer got really cold.
So basically, you're like riding. You're like sat in these like
it was more
rats,
spinny before as well, wasn't
and
it?
you're going around like from the rat's point of view, like round the kitchen. And it like spins round, and you go under the ovens and stuff, and it's really immersive, you know.
Yeah. Basically, there was this girl next to Ben the whole ride, and she was screaming her head off. And I feel like it might have dampened Ben's.
Like, I didn't know her. I'd never met her before. She didn't speak my language, but she wasn't just screaming. She was also going. So if you're me, she was going. She was like, ah, ah, and I was sat there like, don't touch me. I don't know you like that.
Dare you touch me?
Whoa, no touchy. No touchy. No touch.
Why are you touching strangers on rides? I need my boundaries. I need my personal space. So after the Ratatouille ride, we went to Chef Remy, his restaurant.
Some lunch.
Some light luncheon. And it was the theming inside the restaurant was really, really cool. Because one thing I've thought before at Disney Studios and Disneyland in general, sometimes you go to their restaurants and they're kind of just dead restaurants, but with a Disney name. Like Ratatouille used to have a restaurant near a rock and roller coaster, and it was called like Chef Remy, and you go inside and it's just a room with tables.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But they've really done it up real nice.
That's probably because it's new as well. They can...
Yeah, exactly. And the food was lovely. It was fine. It was nice.
It was okay.
Sure. The experience was good.
Yeah, for what you're paying, it's not worth it. But
Yeah, but the food was nice.
But you're right.
it was
The
nice.
experience was nice.
It was nice.
It wasn't not nice.
No.
But when you're paying like quite a lot of money for a meal, and then it's just fine, you expect to be blown away.
True.
Especially because in the film, he cooks up a treat. If I'm ordering ratatouille in Chef Remy's restaurant, I want it literally served like in the movie. Like all them little thin things.
Yeah, it wasn't like that.
That's what I'm expecting. I'm also expecting all the waits to be on roller skates, and I'm expecting to go in the kitchen and find a bunch of rats. That was not very accurate.
Stop that health inspector!
So then we're full from lots of food. What's the best ride to go on when you're really full from lots of food?
Rock and roller coaster.
Say what?
Yeah, boy.
The wildest ride in the park is the Rock and Roller Coaster, featuring Aerosmith.
I still feel like it's so random that Aerosmith has a ride.
Well, not anymore. The one in America, I feel like, has more of a story.
I feel like, yeah.
Going round.
Okay, the one in America is like, quick, we gotta get to this place.
Yeah, we gotta get to the concert.
And so then, nice accent.
Thank you.
Available for bookings. But then the ride is like you're going past like road signs and stuff like that. Whereas this one is more like, yo, we're Aerosmith and here's our roller coaster.
Yeah.
The ride hits 70 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds. That's the same G-force as experienced by a fighter pilot launching his jet from an aircraft carrier.
So Rock and Roller Coaster is a good, solid roller coaster.
It's one of my faves.
Yeah. But you can't ride it for like probably a year or two while they probably keep the ride exactly the same. Just put pictures of Spider-Man or Marvel or whatever.
It'll be like Hyperspace Mountain, like I'm guessing.
So instead of Rock and Roller Coaster, what are they going to call it? Web Swinger Coaster.
Well, it's Iron Man's.
Was it Iron Man?
Yeah. So it should be like music, like his, you know how his is quite rocky, like his...
Oh, and instead of, so when you go into that room and Aerosmith are like,
it's going to be Iron Man.
Hi guys, like, it's going to, yeah.
Hey guys, just, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
That's so easy to retheme for them.
So easy.
It's still going to cost them some dollar, but that's sick, yeah.
And 3, 2, 1.
So after Rock and Roller Coaster, we had a little park hop over to Disneyland because it was time for the parade. And it was a parade. It was good, right?
Yeah, it was really good. I don't know what to say about it. We didn't have a great spot.
No, because we were trying to time everything perfectly. So literally we left studios as the parade was starting. So obviously all the good spots are going, and it was a really busy time. Bank holiday.
The parade is great. But then the reaction when you get to like the Frozen carriage.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's crazy.
Like there's some sick floats as well. Like the freaking dragon comes out breathing fire, amazing. And yeah, but it's the last float.
The last float is Frozen, and everyone was losing their mind.
They're like,
yeah, kids started running around, just
literally, they're throwing their children at it. It was crazy.
Anything else to say about the parade?
It was fun. I enjoyed it. I like it. After the parade, we went to an attraction that we couldn't do yesterday because it was closed. And what was that?
Animagique.
No!
Oh.
That's what the show used to be called.
Film Magique.
Yeah.
Film Magique.
So one of your favourite things in Florida, in Magic Kingdom, was PhilharMagic.
Yeah, which is sick.
And this is... It's the same show, right?
Exactly the same.
It's exactly the same, but it's
exactly
still sick.
the same. Yeah, it's so good. I was so excited to watch it.
Yeah.
It's just so clever.
And a good way to like get lots of different films in.
Yeah.
And you know what I really liked about it, which I think your sister didn't like about it, was that it was all in French.
Yeah.
So like you get to, so something that's
some of the
an
songs.
extra cool thing about it is you all know the songs, you get to hear the French versions of them, which I actually really appreciated. But your sister I think wanted to sing along, she was mad.
What wasn't in Paris was when they finish in Florida. Donald Duck appears at the back of the theatre like
he gets like shot out of a cannon or something, doesn't he?
It wasn't there.
And we were like, everyone turn round.
But I think it had just been moved there. It was like the first time it's ever been there. Remember, it was like brand new for Paris. I reckon they changed things round. Anyway.
I can't verify that.
I can verify it.
Then we hopped back to Disney Studios and...
Oh, I remember.
I'm sad. Like, so one of my favourite things, and something that's iconic about Disney Studios is, I can feel your eyes rolling already, is the Mickey's like Fantasia hat in the middle with Peter Pan and Tinkerbell going round, and inside is the Art of Disney Animation Museum, and it's the little show, and...
That is cute. I've done it.
It's my favourite thing. I've done it like a few times. I know exactly what I'm going to say. It's going to have the little presentation about sidekicks, and we find out about Mushu's presenting it, and then you find out about in Pocahontas there was a turkey sidekick that got cut.
So why has it been closed? Is it closed down or is it just closed?
I think it's closed down. So I don't know what's going to go there instead. Maybe I'll let you know here.
Yeah, Ben loves like the weird things, like we're in Florida and he likes the museum on Walt Disney, and you know, I mean, it's only weird if you go for the rides.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, but I get it that it's not like mass appeal, like loads of people aren't gonna like doing that. But
That is cool.
It's sad. It's
It's
gone.
educational.
But while they're building on it, doing like building works on it, they've got like a massive mural, which is quite cool. So if you get to the park where they got the mural, you can have some cool little snaps with your favourite characters.
Like we did.
Hey Shan.
Hey Mulan.
Why did you just think about that?
I don't know, I couldn't think of a character. I don't know what he said. I was thinking of Mushu.
And so walking past the Disney mural to get to...
Probably the best ride in Disney history.
I'm not disagreeing.
It's so good.
Crush's coaster.
Like, why is it not in every park? Why is it in Paris?
Why can't it be in Paris?
Don't know. Because it's not like the biggest park. Like, it's not, I don't know, it's so good.
It's so good. So it's based on Finding Nemo. Obviously, you're riding Crush, and you, first of all, it starts, you're gross. First of all, it starts, and it goes down like the story of like Finding Nemo. I thought this bit was longer actually.
Sorry.
You're a mess.
It's just you riding the turtle.
I remember this beginning bit being longer as you go around with the different like fishy animatronics and stuff. But then you ride the EAC. Holy moly. It's just fun. It's so fun.
It's so good. I have no words. And it's so good because you can sit either side and it's a different ride. Like,
it spins. You're back to back.
You go outside for a hot second. It's just good. The only bad thing about that ride when we did it was that it kind of got stuck at the end.
Yeah. We were at the end of the EAC. We were like, yeah, woo! And then we just stayed there for like probably about 2 minutes. But it feels like, will we ever get out?
And you can't help but panic. Be like, oh, it's stuck. Yeah.
One, duck.
Hands down,
you have to do it.
Like, there's always like at least an hour and a half queue.
Expect to queue. And is there a fast pass?
And you can't get a fast pass.
That's how you know it's serious.
Maybe single riders is like, even single riders is like an hour. Do it. It's the best ride. Full stop.
Oh, and actually it just made me think how when we went to Epcot, they have a Finding Nemo ride. The only other Finding Nemo ride we'd been to was this one.
Like the worst thing I've ever done.
What, in Epcot?
Like in Disney. It's like the total extremes.
So, because that was the only one I'd ever done, the one in Paris, I was expecting something similar, and it was... I mean, watch that Epcot video if you want to know what we felt about that one. But
I think you got what we felt about that one.
Not a fan. So, of course, being Disney Studios, they have two massive sort of studios with shows in them. They used to be...
Cinemagique.
And... Animagique.
Animagique.
And they're really cool shows. But they've been replaced, unfortunately... Oh, no, actually, fortunately. Cinemagique was a favourite of mine. But anyway, Cinemagique has been replaced by a Marvel show, which we would have seen if we had more time, but we didn't see it. Because we decided to see Mickey and the Magician, which...
was really good.
I want to say something outrageous. You said Finding Nemo is the best Disney ride ever in the world that we've done so far.
Yeah.
Mickey and the Magician is the best Disney show that I have seen at any park. Wow. Fight me. Disagree with me. I dare you.
No, yeah. It's like a proper show.
If you think about the shows in Hollywood studios, I'm talking about Little Mermaid, I'm talking about Beauty and the Beast, they're like...
You're about Finding Nemo. Okay, yeah, it's not as...
They're just like...
For like story...
that's been put into it.
Storytelling, the magic tricks that were in there, all the...
It's so modern.
Yeah, no, it was really good.
And all the magic tricks were proper good. You get different characters, you get to see different set pieces. The actual set was so cool. You got Mickey in there, you got other characters. Other characters! That's what you don't get other places. I can't remember what characters in it. Animagique that used to be there was a cool show, but it was just cute. It was like, no, that was fun. There wasn't like a story that went through it. I was expecting a similar thing with this. I was blown away. It was a spectacle. You agree with me though, yeah?
Yeah.
Safe.
So, we are going back to Magic Kingdom, and we're like, you know what, we need to get good space for the fireworks.
We missed it yesterday.
I feel like it was like 9 o'clock. We had about an hour till the fireworks started, and everyone was like, let's stand round.
I don't think it was that much time.
Okay, maybe it was like 10:30. Half 9.
10:30? Yeah, 9:30 maybe.
But I was like, guys, let's do Big Thunder again, because it was so good at night. And everyone was like, no, we can't do it. It's not much time.
I was scared. We missed the fireworks yesterday, which was cool. We was on the ride where the fireworks were happening.
Yeah.
Magic.
But we get there. We do Big Thunder.
I was very against it.
For the third time.
Second time at night.
And
I was like, we're going to miss the fireworks. I'm so scared.
And it was going to be our last ride of the whole trip. So we were like, I want to end on a high. And we knew we liked it the night before. So we were like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And it was worth it. And we got back. We had about 20 minutes for the parks. Maybe about
the queue was so quick.
Yeah, the queue was hella quick.
We got a nice space.
Yeah, good space for the fireworks. Set up. Tried to get some popcorn, but they only take cash.
We didn't have no cash.
No, so tip for you there. And yeah, so fireworks started.
Fireworks. They're so good.
What didn't we like about it though, Ben?
Starting with the negatives.
Yeah, start with the negatives.
Okay, so hey yo, you all know I love a Disney movie. You also maybe know if you've watched some of our reviews, I'm not the biggest fan of these live action remakes. So when I hear the Beauty and the Beast music and I start seeing Emma Watson, who I like Emma Watson, but not as Belle. When Emma Watson as Belle starts appearing on the castle, and then this fugly creature they're calling the Beast is appearing on the castle.
Yeah, it wasn't the one.
No, I was getting...
It was so disconnected. But I guess they're just advertising the film.
I mean, it's their newest film, so in all honesty, there's going to be kids there who know that version over the cartoon. So that made me sad. And then all the Star Wars stuff came on, and that made me sad.
It was good though.
It made me sad, and then it was actually sick, and I was like, "Whoa!" Because in the
lasers and stuff, yeah.
They had lasers. They had freaking like cannons and explosions, and yeah, the Star Wars show, part of the show, was actually sick and much better than the Star Wars show in Hollywood Studios.
It wasn't even a show; it was a
mess. The Star Wars bit was really good.
The whole fireworks bit, it was brand new because they've changed it.
For us, it was brand new. We hadn't seen it.
Yeah. There was a bit of some of the section that was a bit similar, but apart from that, it was.
They're so good.
So good.
Great way to finish the day.
Yeah.
Put a smile on.
I feel like again they ended with so I think they ended with Frozen again, but they did in the parade. The
Frozen
reaction
was yeah.
is ridiculous.
And the Frozen bit of the parade of the fireworks was long. As well.
But I guess it's because it's their equivalent of like Aladdin when we were younger.
Sure. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. For us, we're like, oh, Frozen. But when it comes on, there's like kids screaming and stuff. It's nice.
Yeah, it was good though.
Yeah,
and it told a little story. Oh, it was nice.
Yeah,
it was nice.
So yeah.
So Ediz, what was your favourite ride? We've got lots to choose from. We've got Ratatouille. We've got. I mean, I know what you're gonna pick.
I don't know what I haven't put one.
Shall I just say it then? Shall I say it?
What I'm gonna pick.
Well, I feel like we're both gonna pick.
What we're trying to pick.
Crush's Coaster,
dude. Crush's, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, so do it all again.
So what's your favourite ride of day 2?
Has to be
1, 2, 3. Crush's
Pinocchio.
Coaster.
Crush's Coaster is hands down the best ride.
We spoke about earlier.
Yeah.
Like,
ding ding. Pokemon cards.
Hey Ediz, what's your least favourite ride of the day?
Tram Tours. I think it was pretty dated, and yeah, just a bit nothing.
I mean, parts of it are cool.
Parts of it are cool, but nothing compared to. Hey, I still enjoyed it. I'm just saying, it
It could be better. Yeah.
It could be
we
better.
liked everything.
Yeah.
My least favourite is the fact that they've closed the Art of Animation
That
Museum.
doesn't really count, but sure.
My least favourite ride was the closed Art of Animation.
Okay, great.
Yeah, probably Tram Tour as well. I don't know.
So, what was the highlight of the whole trip to Paris?
I think my highlight of the whole trip was going in the submarine for 20,000 leagues under the sea. I just think it was so magical.
You're such a liar.
It would be if it was themed with Atlantis. I'll stop going on about that. I feel like I'm going to say Crush's Coaster, but I've done it so many times.
But it's still sick.
What else is there? Okay, do you know what?
Big on the Mountain.
My highlight of the whole trip... No, that's not a highlight of the whole trip. You can't just pick one thing. Why are you making me choose? Go with it.
Biggest on the Mountain, actually, for me, when I did not expect to like it as much as I liked it, and we did it 3 times in one trip, and at night time, smashed it. Big Thunder Mountain into the fireworks on the second day, top of my whole trip.
Wow, yeah, probably that. Or It wasn't the highlight, but it was a highlight. It was Mickey and the Magician Show.
Yeah,
I just didn't expect it to be that cool and that good, and I was
Yeah.
super impressed with the theatrics, the talent on stage, everything. It was great.
Another highlight for both of us was actually making the Eye to Eye video, which I thought was kind of cool, just to like run around and knock about and
And people seem to like it.
yeah. So hey, if you want to check it out, somewhere here.
I think it's here.
Yeah.
One way or another, together's where we both belong.
So that was our trip to Paris. It was
Yeah, baby.
really interesting after going to Florida and then back to Paris to see what we actually thought.
Yeah, I was scared that I was not going to like it as much anymore,
Yeah.
having been to Florida, but it actually just solidified. Girl. It solidified how good it actually is. Anyone who hates on Paris, be gone. Or just fight me. Let's go.
If you like what you saw, then maybe give us a like.
If you like what you saw, check us out on Instagram, innit? At Ediz and Ben.
Yeah, we're gonna put up some short little clips of us in the park.
Yeah, man.
Some photos that people haven't seen yet.
Uh-huh. Anyway, give us a like. Click on subscribe.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye bye now.
Bye-bye.